welcome and welcome back to the channel. We got another mukbang for you guys. Today we are having ramen once again, but we are having this tapatio Birria style ramen. I had this before last year and I really loved it. So we're having it again today. Let's see. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the greatest shot. But you see there's some cheese, some pepper jack cheese on top there. And actually, let's stir that in now. Oh, look at that old cheese. See? And of course, I added a tuna pack in there. And I also added a salmon pack in there. Pink salmon. So we got some meat in there. But yeah, this is very spicy. So I like the Nissan brand ramen noodles. But every now and then I'll get this. But normally when I get Nissan, I'll get like, 4 or 5 of those. But when I buy this, I typically only get 1 or 2. Because I know I'm not going to eat them like that because they're just so hot. And they stay hot like for forever. It's like 30-40 minutes later, it's still hot. I'm talking about like just the temperature, but then the food itself is also very hot. So my setup is just not designed for mukbangs. That's why I got such little space. Welcome back. This will be the first time I've ever actually used this as a non-trigger. It's literally just, it's got some ice in there, and in there will go my 7-Up. We're not doing the dirty soda today. But let's go ahead and pour this in there for you. Get some of them sounds. Ooh, listen to that. Egg rolls to boot. So, actually, let's start with a bite of this. Oh, I meant to get another shot of the food. Okay. There's our noodles, you guys. But yeah, Birria, oh, how do you pronounce it? Birria. So, I've been wanting some noodles lately, and I figured, let's go. I have one of these left, so I figured, let's do it. I haven't forgotten napkins. I always forget napkins. I always forget something. Oh well, let's just eat. That spice hits me every time. Every dang time. Look how saturated that is now. I gotta put the other one in there now. That's so good. But that's spicy. I don't know, there's some kind of pepper in there that just hits me every time. But it's spicy and it just stays that way. So you got the spice in the food, and then you got just it being hot in general. 7-Up. It's so universal. Look at them noodles, y'all. Look at them noodles. Well, drippy, drippy, drippy. All right, let's just go. These noodles get so much softer than the other ones do. They almost melt in your mouth. This is just so good. These are, of course, way more expensive than the other brands. But the Nissan lo mein and the Nissan lo mein and this are the only two I buy anyways. Like, I don't mess with the one that starts with an M. Oh, you know, sometimes I do buy that yakisoba one, but that might be by Nissan. So, but yeah, like I don't do cup of noodles, which also might be from Nissan. But that you know, the ones that you can buy in like bulk and all that. I love these frozen egg rolls. And they're from, I want to say Pandora. I gotta remember the name. I'll pop it up on the screen. But I love them. I used to buy these all the time. Like in 23, I bought them all the time. Then got burnt out. But now you see why I liked them so much. But let me a good egg roll. Anytime I get like Chinese, I always get an egg roll or two. I'm only kind of stalling with these noodles. So good, but so spicy. I'm making a mess, by the way, like on my shirt. So dang good. So good. So anyways. What's new with you? What's the latest with you? You good? Well, recently I discovered that I lost my social security card. So, and of course never mind. But yeah, I lost that. And now I gotta get a new one. And I honestly just can't figure out where I would have lost it at. But the problem is it's gonna be such a long process because name was Brandon Hill. So, when I was like 3 or 4, my dad wanted my name to be changed to his last name. So my mom allowed it. And so I became a Hall. And I remember hating it so much. I was like, why? And it's literally one letter change from Hill to Hall. And it wasn't a problem until recently. Because I didn't sign my card until recently. Like I signed it. But I signed it like just my name. Having the name written on there says Brandon Hill. So, yeah. If anyone went to check it, it was basically useless. Now, a lot of places didn't check it. But lately, they have been. So, now I gotta get a new one. This is gonna be a pain. So, yeah. Go on, get your bite. Go on, get your bite. Go on. Some people don't like all that spice. I tell you what. It'd be better if I just felt this. Oh, I would. So, there goes my train of thought. So we were talking about what? My ID. Or not my ID, my social security card. Mom's doing really good after her recovery. I mentioned in some previous mukbang, I think, that she got her shoulder replaced. The hardest part is behind us, so that's good. So, obviously she did well. And normally she does anyways, but let's see, what have I been watching lately? Mostly YouTube. Did I tell you about my drama? My freaking drama. So, you know, I like watching like nature docs and all that fun stuff. My bad if I've repeated the story already, but so I get this really interesting, fascinating nature videos pop up every now and then, right? Well, this I forgot about my head roll. pops up. I felt like barn owls. And it traumatized me, y'all. Rocked my little brain on animals a bit. Those things ain't innocent, okay? They even grow just like us. So anyways, there was this barn owl. A mother taking care of her babies, you know. And someone had like a camera like in the nest. It was in their barn. So he could monitor them, just kind of see. You know, he didn't interfere, he just watched. But anyways, you could see the mother owl leave periodically and go get them, you know, like a mouse or something, right? Well, one day, for some reason, this other male owl flies into the nest. And barn owls' nests are like secluded, you know, so they're not like an open nest. You gotta like fly into it. It's kind of sheltered, basically. Anyways, this adult male pops up in there. And there were like, I want to say like 5 chicks in there. He proceeds to just slaughter them, okay? Slaughters them. For no good reason, really. He sort of partially ate some of them. But it's like if it was a hunger thing, then he only needed to kill one. So why did he kill the other ones? Totally, like, just absolutely destroy them, by the way. And that was just so hard to watch, and you're just like, what? And then the mother comes back, and at first she doesn't really realize it, and she doesn't, but she's like, what, who? Who is this? And then she notices the babies, and then it's, you know, like, basically a war that she loses. You want so bad for that movie, that movie, Scripted Head In, where the mom becomes like Mama Bear mode and just totally like slaughters the thing, you know, just owns it. But that's not what happened. It was gruesome, and I'm just like, why did this happen? And so I was just like, okay. And then of course, ever since I seen that other bird videos that popped up, and birds are just evil. They're just evil, absolutely evil. Like, oh my goodness. I can't look at birds the same. And pigeons are just dumb. Pigeons are just, they're just so stupid. Bonus egg roll. I'm glad I made that because I know I was going to need another one. But, just have a look. I have that. But, just, yeah, the world of wild animals is cruel, for one thing. But then, like, just certain animals in particular, like birds, crazy fishes. And like I said, there was a video of another barn owl, and this pigeon flew into their nest, and it was 2 owls taking care of the babies this time. And this pigeon flies in and lays eggs at the entrance his days. That one's all well done at that part. But, so every time they go out to like hunt, they have this mini epic battle with that dang pigeon until it flies out. Or they just like fight and then go past into their area. And it's a cartoonish, really. And it just goes on and on and on. And many times throughout the battles, an egg here or there will break. I don't know how many days or weeks lapsed before that dang thing just was like, forget it, the eggs ain't worth it, I'm leaving. For good this time, because it would leave and come back. And then sometimes they would fly into pigeons, would fly into other owls' nests or other owl barns. And that's like at night. And then like the owl wouldn't initially be there. And then it would come back and just like beat the crap out of the pigeon until the pigeon finally leaves. And the pigeon's like getting beat up, and it's just like, okay. And then it's like in a corner it gets beat up, in another corner it gets beat up. I'm like, this thing's gonna like mutilate you soon enough. Like, what are you doing? But then you gotta find out that like at night pigeons are basically blind, whereas like, you know, owls have like infrared night vision or something, right? They can see perfectly. So I bet you for that stupid pigeon, it was like just being hit by a poltergeist. It's just like, it's getting beat up by like by nothing. It's like, oh my god, what is this? Anyways, it's just funny because like you would have thought it would have just left like as soon as it started, but no, it took a beating for a good while before it left. I was finally like, well, maybe I should find somewhere else to go. And it's like, has a black eye, a busted lip, like a fractured shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. So yeah. I'm a little paranoid about like noodles in some ways now. Because like, if you ever watch Chubby Emu, he's like a doctor. He does these like, you know, sort of educational videos about like medical cases that have happened. And he was talking about this case where like some mother had like made some noodles, and it was his family. So there was the husband, the wife, sister, I think maybe an older sister, and then an older brother. So 5. Is that right? Sister, brother, mom, dad. And so she had made these noodles. And since she made so many, she decided that she would freeze the rest. It was a whole bunch. So she did. And then, you know, months and months go later, and she brings them back out to eat. I actually don't know if it was months and months. I just know at a later date she unfroze them and cooked them. And so the oldest son came back from college, and I think the oldest daughter also came back from college. Or maybe she was about to leave. I don't know. oldest son doesn't like noodles, so he doesn't eat them. The rest of the family does. And they ate them for breakfast. Well, you know, Dad starts feeling sick on his way to work, and he decides he's gonna go to the ER, and then he becomes like violently ill. While he's there, another patient pops up with similar symptoms. Turns out it's his wife. And then a third. It's the sister. Okay. I don't know if there was another sibling or not, but they're there too. And so they're all violently ill, and the son finally finds out that they were in there, and he goes, and they're like, they don't know what the problem is, and he said the only way that happened was that we had breakfast this morning, some kind of noodles. They were fine. I'm actually super duper freaking full. Granted, I did have 3 egg rolls. So, come to find out that there is some type of fermenting that goes on with like frozen noodles or something like that, and they become, there's like some chemical impound in them that like becomes released when they're stored very long or frozen. I can't remember what it is, but it was because they were stored and then thawed. I don't remember what it was, but some part of the storage process caused them to become essentially lethal because of like some kind of fermenting. And so when they ate those, they were pretty much, their fate was sealed. His entire family passed away. And I just think that is absolutely terrible. So now I'm like, that spaghetti don't get eaten. It's bye. But it was a very particular kind of case. But it's one of those things where it's like it's just like a regular random day. People store and freeze things all the time, you know, things they make. And who would have known that would have, you know, annihilated an entire family one day? Life is so fickle, I swear. There's still quite a bit left. You still see that smoke? It's still smoking. I'll tell you guys. So I was watching a mukbang weeks and weeks ago, right? And I forget their name. I don't remember their name, but it's a couple. Or was it just her, this video? I don't remember. It was just her. She was eating some kind of, I think it was KFC. Some kind of chicken. It was like a special chicken. They had like Mike's hot honey on it. And in the video, she mentioned that you can buy that hot honey from the store. So I ended up getting some whenever later, right? And it's still sealed, right? So then I unscrew the cap, and you know it's got that protective seal. That thing has a hole in it, like an outright hole, and I'm like how, like it is not aligned with the actual hole, so it's like with like the cap hole for you to pour. No, but it's there's a hole like a rip, and I'm like, how could this even be possible if it isn't like been tampered with, right? I was devastated because I really wanted to try that out, honey. And it was expensive. It was like $9. I won't be buying that ever again, though. It's just on sale. That was sort of a splurge. I don't really do any like that, so who knows how often I would have even used it. But for that to be, and I could have technically got my money back, but it was like, I didn't want to have to like do all that shipping label and send it back and all that stupid crap. Timu, they would have just let me get the item and gave me a refund. Granted, they're not a grocery store, so not that I wouldn't want to keep that item, but I'm just saying it would have been easier to just get my refund and be done with it. But yeah, that was my experience with Mike's. Someone basically tried to kill me. That'll be the title for this video. Mukbang, a story time. Someone tried to kill me. Well, yeah. So, I have no idea if I'll edit this one with no talking the way I've been doing them lately. My talk pattern is so strange. I absolutely hate doing the edits for no talking. It would just be better if I didn't talk, but then, like, I'm just sitting here with all these hot lights on me. Oh my God, it's a no for me. It's a no for me, babe. Granted, every now and then, it's all good. But most of the time, and this is a longer mukbang. Or is it? I don't know. I'm so full, you guys. Do you want this bite? It's got tons of meat on it. Oh, that's a tuna and salmon. I'm too lazy to stand it across the darn thing. You're gonna have to reach. Yes, I'm sorry. We'll forget it then. That was a really good bite too. You missed out. Normally I would have sucked down this water. This 7-Up. Not today. But it has such a big liquid base to it anyways, right? So yeah. You should definitely try these out though, they're pretty good. I got it because I've seen mukbang people eating this. The Birria. Not these noodles, but the actual Birria. And it looks so good. No place in my vicinity makes anything even remotely like it. So, only thing I'll be able to do is get some kind of imitation isn't a whole lot of options for the imitation, but this really. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I wonder. There's so much meat at the bottom. Normally I do a good surfacing of what I'm eating, but not this time. I do not know what I just said, so don't ask. Wow. Whatever this is, after washing, decides it wants to come off a bit more. I'm just gonna untangle it and take it off. This is almost slurpable. I still feel like it's a bit more liquid than I want, though. It ain't worth trying to show you this. Lots of meat in there, though. It's definitely really good to dip like a taco in. I can see how that would be good. Oh yeah. So I wonder why I can't just like buy a set with that mix or something like it. Apparently making this is a very long process, by the way. If you're gonna make it like super duper authentic anyways. Otherwise, you can just cut so many corners. Some people get up in arms about that though. Oh, that's so good. So good, y'all. Oh my goodness. How long was that there? Were you going to tell me that it was there, or... Oh, wow. You just be letting me look crazy. I noticed that now. I saw another video too. I'm like, why didn't you say something about a little piece of thing that was on my chin? And you almost did it again this time. Just gonna let it happen. It's awesome. That is good. I know I say that a lot, but to be fair, it is very good. My nose is running something fierce. Meat time. That pepper just hits me every now and then. Or that's whatever that spice is. It just hits me. To be fair, whenever I eat these noodles, I always feel really, really full. This is a pretty big thing, though. This thing is $470, which is crazy because, wait, what? Oh, I knew it. Because the other brand that I eat, it's like $600. Right? But this apparently is 2 servings. So this is 400 and oh, this is over 900 calories. This is almost 1,000 calories. Well, okay, that's fine. I didn't eat anything else today anyway. Not that I'm particularly counting my calories at the moment. I'm just kind of winging it. But I'm about to hop on my game because it's getting warmer and I'm about to start walking at the park again. So you best believe. But in the time being, still, I mean, this is a big bowl and it is very filling. Back in the day, when I was actually losing weight and counting calories, when I was actually losing weight and counting calories, I would just if I wanted to have a splurge day, I would just save all my calories for that day. Maybe even some from the next day. Be like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna have Five Guys burgers and fries. If you don't know what Five Guys is, it's a burger chain. They make pretty okay burgers, and they give you a boatload of fries. I haven't been there in a couple years, so who knows if the fry thing is still a thing. But they used to really load you up on fries, and I love me some fries. But if I were going somewhere like there, where I'm almost certain one burger is 800 calories, even though they're good, but they don't taste like they're gonna be 800 calories. That's the thing about fast food in general. The calories are always sky high, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Everything ain't worth it. But yeah, it'd be dang, I gotta give up 800 calories. So I'm just not gonna eat anything until I eat that. That way I won't put myself into some crazy deficit. Or surplus. Some crazy surplus. When I used to diet, breakfast tended to be my biggest calorie haul. Somewhere between 600 and 1100. And then I would be pretty chill the rest of the day, for lunch, or most of the time I would probably skip lunch and have dinner. But then breakfast became a problem because of all the sugar that tends to be there. And I have found it hard to cut the sugar out of breakfast because it's just so ingrained in my head to eat something sweet for breakfast, whether it's a piece of jam toast, or a cinnamon roll, or Pop-Tart, or cereal, or oatmeal. But sugar, we'll save the weight loss talk and all that for another video. Almost an hour long. Let's wrap this up. My nose is getting stuffy, and it's ready to go. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't. Perhaps share the video. Up to you. I guess really it's all up to you. But I would definitely appreciate it, that's for sure. And I'll see you in the next video. But until then, take care of yourself. One more sip. I really don't got room for this, but I'm pretty bloated. Wait, where was I at? Until I see you again, take care of yourself. And peace out.